Well, I can say not that if I were an FM, but I can say what my wish list as chairman of the pension authority would be. Uh, First, of course, is I would want obviously that the pension bill gets passed by the parliament. It's been pending for about 4 years now, and it's expected to be reintroduced in the coming session. And I hope and wish that it gets passed by the parliament. Apart from this, I would like that the NPS contributions receive the same tax treatment as the PPF, the EPF, and the GPF get. The Public Provident Fund, as you're aware, is free of tax at all stages. At the time you make the contribution, at the time you earn returns on that, and at the time you withdraw the money. Similarly, the Employees Provident Fund and the General Provident Fund of the government employees. So they are free of tax, they are long-term saving products. NPS, in fact, is a longer-term saving product. So therefore, it deserves the most preferential tax treatment. However, it is being discriminated against at this point of time so far as tax treatment at the withdrawal stage is concerned. When you withdraw the NPS contributions, it will be subject to tax. So I have made a request to the government that NPS should be treated at par, at least with the other saving products, which means at the third stage, at the withdrawal stage, it should be free of tax. In addition to these two things which I mentioned to you, I have made a suggestion to the government that the government may also consider making a contribution towards NPS in respect of the unorganized sector workers, like it does in respect of workers in the organized sector. People in the organized sector who contribute towards their pension under the Ministry of Labour in the EPFO, they get 1.16% of their salary as a government contribution. It comes from the budget, the union budget. So there is no reason why the workers in the unorganized sector should not get a similar contribution. So this will cover, in fact, most of the cost of the scheme for the unorganized sector. And it will go a long way in popularizing NPS. I would suggest that the Public Provident Fund, for instance, after the NPS gets popularized, Public Provident Fund has no meaning, it should not stay. In the NPS should be substituted by NPS because it's a longer term product, it's a real saving product, unlike the PPF, which actually is not a saving product because withdraws a lot from that. So it's more like a tax saving instrument and not really a retirement saving product. Well, I don't think I would like to comment on that. Let the other experts like to comment on that issue. The tax regime, which has been there for so long in the country, has been stable, and I would wish that the tax regime remains stable for years to come. That, in fact, is giving a lot of fillip to the industry, a lot of fillip to the individuals, and giving sort of a stability to the tax regime in market. Inclusive growth, as far as we are concerned, is financial inclusion, of course, and NPS will go a long way in sort of promoting financial inclusion. If more people are able to save through banking channels like our NPS should be, that will add to great financial inclusion. In fact, it will empower the individual in terms of money and finance.